But my DMs be dry. But like nobody is like, oh, you're attractive, or like actively like pursuing.
Are y'all waiting on girls to talk to you first? Would not slay at home like in the US, but in Japan, they slay. And believe me, they slay. I know men who have a roster of Japanese women.
But your life does not. Oh my God.
Brother, Today we will be reacting to women who are upset with drizzle men and passport bros for not approaching them. You can catch the thumbnail video at the 9-minute mark. But I also want you to pay attention to this video.
No. I just look at the choices we make, you know.
Where are you?
Where Pearl Davis and Brittany Renner go at it as Brittany Renner exposes Pearl Davis for being rich, coming in acting like she's coming from a struggling family. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. And if this is your first time watching, subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
In Japan, there is a term for men who aren't necessarily successful with the ladies in their home country, and they come to Japan and they are really successful with the Japanese ladies. And this term is LBH, or losers back home. So these LBH, or losers back home, they would not slay at home like in the US, but in Japan, they slay. And believe me, they slay. I know men who have a roster of Japanese women.
So if he has a roster of women, how is he considered a loser when he's going to your country to win at getting women? Make it make sense.
Some of these men have been with multiple hundreds of Japanese women, and it shocked me, but now I get it. I guess if you're an Asian woman that grew up in an Asian country and is only used to seeing Asian people, maybe you are very intrigued by a white guy. So there is a difference in standards. In the US, if you were to ask who's the hottest male Hollywood actor, you'd probably hear Bradley Cooper or Brad Pitt. But in Japan, they say it's Eddie Redmayne.
Always go where you are appreciated. There's no point of being around people that don't want to listen to you or appreciate you, and learn to live your life that way. This is exactly what a lot of passport guys are doing.
Who's going to tell the 4G pill bros that drizzle doesn't make sense unless you're literally being drizzled on? Because sprinkle is a verb. If you're going to steal from us, you're stealing everything, babe, okay? To be sprinkled upon is to be gifted. So you are being drizzled upon?
To know from a men's perspective, are y'all waiting on girls to talk to you first? Like, are you waiting on a girl to ask you on a date first? Because that's crazy to me. Like, when you're out in public and you're making eyes with a girl and you're like making it known that you're attracted to her, but you're not gonna say something. How are you not gonna say something? Where are the huevos? Where are the huevos these days? I feel like there's so many like times that guys want to say something to girls and they don't. Like, is there a guy watching this that can give us some insight? Like, why don't you just do it?
Because men have walked away from pursuing women. It's drizzle season. So now if you really want a man, you have to pursue them to show them that you're interested in what you bring to the table. The tables have flipped.
Why don't you just do it? Are you scared? Are you waiting for her to say something first? I like my man to be assertive and dominant. If you want to say something to me, say something to me. I'll give you the opportunity. I'll put my phone down. I'll drop the handkerchief. But I'm not gonna do it first. Should that not just be like the standard? Am I tripping? Like, tell me if I'm tripping. Let me know.
It used to be the standard, but we're living in a different time. Modern women are not like traditional women. So modern men are not gonna act like traditional men when you want them to. Now, men are playing the same game as the woman. And now the women, you have to step it up. Drizzle is your logic thrown in your face. And it's causing you to be accountable for your actions. So you can say sprinkle, drizzle, but I can tell you this, you have less men that are going to sprinkle you. So your girlfriends can say, hey, have your standards high. Don't stop until he buy you a big ring. Don't stop until he pay for this. Trust me, there's millions of ladies that are sitting back alone, mad a man is not spending money on him while they're watching TV, and men are spending their money on cars, video games, traveling the world. A man's gonna have fun if the woman is not draining his soul. So best believe drizzle men will win, because at the end of the day, your loneliness will cause you to come out of hiding. Oh no, this is kind of tricky. Who is the winner here? Who's in the wrong? Was he wrong for buying her a Lambo when she only asked for a Mini Cooper for $20,000, and he goes and put $50,000 down on a $250,000 car? Who's in the wrong? Get in the comments. Let me know.
What is it? Is it a pony?
Come closer. You walking forward. Stand right here. I'm on a count of 3. Open your eyes and turn around, all right?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, open. Keys. Thank you. Keys is yours. There you go. Check out the inside.
First of all, for you to run out and get her a Lambo, exactly what did she do right? Is she cooking? Is she cleaning? Is she raising the kids? Is she giving you peace? Like, what does a woman have to do to get a Lambo truck?
Look at the inside. Look it out. Check it out first. This is your favorite color blue. And your favorite color blue, right?
I'll take it.
Wait, see how you be like that right now. You know how much I spent on this?
I don't want that. I'll take the keys.
I'm tripping, bro.
That's a gift. Am I, y'all? What? That's a gift.
Lamborghini.
When I ask for something, that's what I want.
What is it?
I wanted a Mini Coupe, a blue Mini Coupe. This is something that you would want. I don't
So
want
you
this.
wouldn't want a Lamborghini?
No.
Wait,
Give
just
me
sit
a
inside
boy
real quick.
car. I don't want
No, you're
that.
tripping. Like, sit in.
She said she wanted a blue Mini Cooper. Now, there's a big price difference between the two, and it's normally around $200,000. Did he spend over $200,000 than what she thought she was worth? Get in the comments to let me know. Let's get back to the video.
Inside. See how you look inside of it
Big
first.
old car. I'm not.
Like, you tripping. She's ungrateful. Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
I don't.
So you don't like this?
I wish you didn't make a whole big scene because now I feel bad, but I didn't ask for this.
Yo, let me ask y'all a question. Am I tripping? Would y'all want a Mini Coupe?
No, this
or a
is his
Lamborghini?
dream car, so why would I?
Well, I mean, she's right about that though. Like, if it's not her dream car,
Like,
hold on, wait, she may not be into.
Dream car or not, she still has to be appreciative. Like, get real. It's still a Lambo.
The luxury stuff though.
I wanted a Mini Coupe.
Yeah, she may not be into the luxury.
How much did you put
Don't matter what she's into. She just got a lamb truck.
But
It
she may
don't
not be into the
matter.
luxury.
Listen, I just put down $50,000. She asked for a car that's $20,000.
She don't want. You should have got her that instead of paying for that. She's nice.
Crazy.
I'll take it though.
So you telling me he overwhooped?
He did way too much. This is what he likes. I don't like stuff.
Why you protecting her?
I'm very appreciative.
She has a point. It is a car he likes. She asked for the $20,000 car. Yes, he did spend too much money because it sounds like to me you already had the woman for liking you for you. Now, it is a nice gesture. She should be very appreciative. But if she asked him for another car that's actually $230,000 less, she was looking out for him.
And I would like him to keep it for himself. I want a Mini Coupe.
Like, I'm surprised you at your job with a brand new Lamborghini. No other man will ever do this for you.
Appreciate it, but another man would listen to what I'm saying if I say I want
I understand her. I understand.
What's wrong with you?
Where the keys?
Give
Give me the keys, bro. I
can't even post this video, bro. She embarrassing.
So I should go get my money back?
Something, bro.
Or keep it for yourself. That's what you
I ain't
wanted.
gonna lie, I wanted a McLaren. This is not my dream car.
But you wanted
talked
this.
about
You
wanting
talked
a
about this,
Lamborghini,
though.
having it with your
I'ma get it in
McLaren.
there.
I understand where you're coming from. I ain't gonna lie.
And I appreciate it
That
very
hurt,
much.
though. I ain't gonna lie, that hurt. This is like embarrassing.
Well, honestly speaking, instead of spending 50 racks, you could have spent 20 racks on her Mini Coupe. That's it. That's all you had to do.
I didn't even ask for it to be paid off. I just
It's
wanted
all
the
good.
Mini
Just
Coupe.
get out. I'm just.
Now you're mad. Okay.
I need someone to be like brutally honest with me because I don't know what type of energy I am giving off. But my DMs be dry. Like everybody's like, oh, you're so sweet, you're so this, you're so, but like nobody is like, oh, you're attractive or like actively like pursuing. So I'm like, what energy? I get more like attention from a person experiencing homelessness on the street than I do any other person. Like what is going on? Am I giving taken? Is that like, am I giving taken? Is that the issue? I don't think it is. I don't know what it is. But like, what's going on? Like I need like answers. Like I need somebody to tell me what energy am I giving? Like how do I fix this? Because I feel like a spinster that's gonna be alone forever. My mom doesn't even ask me, she doesn't even say, oh, when you get married. She says if you get married. Like what is going on?
This is a true sign that guys have really stopped pursuing women Because online, nobody's in her DMs, nobody's giving her compliments. Typically, a woman could take a picture, put it out in social media, and have at least 1,000 simps that are liking it. But we're at the point where guys are not even liking or even sending you fake gestures, and they got you acting like this. Ladies, it's time for you to stop and pay attention to life. You may want to start changing your ways, or it's going to be a lot of you crying in silence.
Language in the Philippines.
Do you know Spanish too or not?
No.
Poco.
Of course, we understand Spanish in the Philippines, but no, I don't.
Very cool. You live here in Japan, or are you just visiting?
I live here. You want to live in my house? You're welcome to my house.
I will come to your house.
Really?
Yes.
You're really
I want to come have dinner with you.
Not just dinner. If you're coming to my home, just have dinner. No.
I'll spend a whole day with you. What's your number?
Not just one whole day. No.
How long should I
How long do you need to make a content?
A month.
A month? You can live in my house a month.
For you.
Oh, thank you.
Of
So
course.
can I have it? Sorry. No, just kidding. No, if you want to have a 1 month contract, you can stay in my house.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna drink here and get fucked up, and then that's it.
And then you're going back home.
Yes.
Okay.
But I actually booked a hotel because I already missed my train.
Just got a little fishy right there. She says that she's going to get a hotel to finish her drink. It sounds like to me she's trying to get that man to smash. And telling her that he can move in is kind of telling him, I really want a man in my life, but I really have to see how you are in bed. If you stop, I think there's an age gap. I think he's dealing with a cougar here. But is it really this easy in Thailand?
Do not go on that coffee date. Do not go on that boba date. Do not go meet that man for drinks. This man saw you, and his first initial thought wasn't, wow, I'd really love to get to know her over some dinner and a nice ambiance. He looked at you and said, Dunkin'? Starbucks? The amount of messages that I get from men that ask me if I like coffee. No, bitch, I don't like coffee. I actually hate it. Do not go on that coffee date.
Why does a man that doesn't know you, know who you are, what you're about, have to start things with grand gestures? Coffee dates are there to fill each other out. Why? Because you can only see so much of a person on the internet. Men are getting wise to this. They would rather start a good conversation online, and then coffee dates will explain where your head is. Obviously, you want to be bought, so go hang around a bunch of rich guys that'll use you in the middle of the night.
When I do choose to go on a date, I want you to feed me. I don't want to just go for drinks. And I feel like a lot of people will say like a coffee date or like, let's just go for drinks and like see if we vibe and then let's do dinner the next time. I see that as like, you're cheap. No, let's go to dinner. Let me see the way you order. Let's see your mannerisms. Let's see the vibes. You're going to order 1 dessert or 2 desserts. Let's see how generous you are. And I don't know, like I feel like already when you're going on a date, you're taking a risk. So like if you're not willing to like take the risk and feed me and you're only like down to take me for drinks, I find that weird. Like I'm not into that.
And this is the type of woman that remains single, but also gets a lot of plastic surgery, hoping she can upgrade to that guy that's trying to wine and dine her on the first date. Women are not understanding. Men are not trying to invest money into you because you just want to feel like a princess. You really got to show who you are first with no money being involved. Coffee dates is where it's starting, and coffee dates are the standards.
So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives. Only one. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless.
Broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless.
Number one, don't listen to this frickin' drizzle. Like, all men are useless, so if all the men disappeared in the world, what would happen? Women would thrive? No. You guys would have a much, much, much worse existence. And that goes for men, too. If there were no women in the world, we would have a frickin' whack existence. So trust me, we need each other. Don't let them fool you on this one. Men need women and women need men.
Get in the comments to let me know. Do you agree or disagree, and why?
This one's for the men who just say they've given up on Western women and are gonna go abroad for a woman. I understand some of your frustrations, but if you're gonna be a passport bro, there are certain downsides. First of all, you have no idea if this woman is using you for a visa or your money. You're not gonna be able to have fun banter with her. She might be more feminine, but she might not feel like your best friend. She might feel more like a maid service. Number two, you're definitely gonna run into some cultural differences. Is she gonna be willing to give up her family, her friends, her career just to come to the States for you? You guys are also gonna run into the issue of where to live. Or are you willing to move there? Passport broing is a cop-out for something that can be easily solved.
But yeah, you fine as hell. Let me see you do this. Ooh, you make it clap. Let me chill.
He tweaking.
I'm tweaking. How?
You tweaking.
You fine as hell. You don't fuck with me.
Huh?
Nah, bro, you tweaking. When you get around a woman like that, you're actually supposed to act like she doesn't even exist. You all giggling and shaking, and this is the problem. We have to shake this out of a lot of these generational Z dudes.
Because I told you to do a 360 on tweaking?
No, it was the lab, and then what's this right here?
Oh, I got some on my mom.
Yeah, it's like white.
My bad. I probably been licking my lips. I ain't got no Carmax on, my bad.
You need some?
Yeah, you got some Carmax?
I got some lip gloss.
You fuck with me, you make for real. Come on.
Huh?
Why you bagging up?
Why you getting close to me?
But yeah, you fine as hell. Let me see you do this.
Stop the simping so you can stop embarrassing yourself in front of these thought bots.
But your life does not. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Intuition exists. I think female intuition is terrible.
If you aren't tuned into your intuition, that's a you thing.
No. I just look at the choices we make, you know.
We are you.
We as women. I mean,
let's make it about you. What kind of choices do you make?
Look at.
What kind of choices do you make?
Okay,
you're saying that females don't make good choices.
Well,
so
look at, we own the majority. I have no debt, right? But women in general.
That's because you're from a rich family, girl.
In general, women.
You're from a rich family, so what are you talking about no debt, girl?
Women in general have a
congratulations. Like you don't get a fish don't get applauded for swimming.
I'm lucky. That's why.
Let me tell you what
women. Let's talk about
what we're not going to do because you have a history of doing this. Because I'm familiar with you. What you like to do is you like to say these really stupid fucking comments, right? But then you like sit back and then you're like, you think you're so smart, you have this fucking smug ass look on your face. And the last time I saw you accidentally, no, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
You're gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna do the show. Like you don't have to scream at me.
This is typical women's nature, where women come together to try to form some type of sisterhood, and then eventually they turn on each other. That's what you're seeing here between Brittany Renner and Pearl Davis.
I'm not here to get like that's like you don't have to be rude. I don't.
And made her walk up out the show just by telling her you don't know anything about being in debt because you come from a rich family. And I think Pearl don't get it. This is how a lot of the internet look at you as a colonizer. You're coming from the rich people community telling the poor people how to act.